So what happened since the last podcast we did?
Well, we had the September show.
Yeah.
We started throwing open mics in October.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that, like 20 or 25 open mics we've already had?
Definitely.
We had the after Christmas show. So we had a Christmas show that was postponed to January. Dude, nothing's been easy for Die Laughing so far, right? Like, everything's a weight, even my lungs. Like, think about it. So we got the first show you were on with me was July 11th. Actually, I was calling it Barely Breathing back then. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So
the outside. This guy made us do a show in the freaking 80-degree heat.
Okay, so listen, I didn't know what I was doing, right?
Hey,
I've been kind of winging this. I've been kind of winging this whole thing, and like if you notice, we've been learning each show. That was wicked. I really shout out to everybody that came to that show. You know what I mean? Because I did. At least it was like I included alcohol and food. At least trying to make it, but it was hot.
It was hot.
I mean, yeah. So that was not ideal. And also, you know what we learned from that? Like that first week. After that, I was like trying to view because when I realized I wanted to throw more shows, I have to learn from every show, right?
Yeah.
So from that show, we learned that we don't want to be outside.
No.
You know what I mean? We needed to find a place to be home. You know, and that's how we found Rivet.
I always find the outside comedy way more difficult because, like Jerry Seinfeld always says, the room is so important, and I really do think it is. Like the Rivet is such a great setup for us, and
so. What's cool about it is there's like multiple spots in the Rivet we can use. Like the downstairs perfect for our open mics. Then we have the upstairs venue that's a little bit bigger, and we can do that for a lot of things. We have our dates set for the rest of the year. Did I tell you that?
No.
All right, so we have our show next Friday at the Rivet. We have the dates. We have the dates set for the rest of the year for Rivet. We're still working out Hotel Fiesel. So we have 327. This is all at Rivet. Ring That Bell show. Then we have the 515. Chelsea's birthday show. That's a public event. Then we added July 10th. So we can move that around a little bit to figure that out soon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going away that weekend.
I don't think I have no plans on going away.
But are you going to plan this event or?
Yeah, no. I think we should. I think I need to just. I think we just need to like
figure out the concept and stuff like that. Chelsea can figure out the advertising and stuff for it.
Yeah.
You got to tell me like kind of concept you want, right? Or we can just figure it out.
I think it'd just be standard. Probably have Mary just do the hosting and then pick out some comics. There's a lot of guys that I would like to get on there that I think are pretty good.
Yeah, so like that's and I think for that show, since it's summer, we'll charge a little bit less to get more people in the doors and stuff like that. I'm not sure. How do you think comedy's going to do in the summer?
Well, the problem with the summer is a lot of people go away. That's why everyone has their contests.
Yeah.
In the summertime, maybe we could do a contest, but that would be a lot more.
There's something we can figure out. I mean, July's a long way away, but although we have to start planning it soon.
Yeah.
I do like to do different things sometimes. So you mean like a contest for like the comedians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what everyone does a contest around then.
In July, that's interesting.
But we can figure it out. But tell me, why did you get kicked out of the bowling league?
All right, so when me and Chelsea first started dating.
Yeah.
And what's cool is I just got that JBL, that big JBL, because I eventually want to get a karaoke too.
Yeah.
When we first started dating, I had this gimmick. Like back then, I used to go out and drink it all the time, and like when I would all these girls that I used to date are gonna see this. When I would take girls out, I would take them to karaoke and sing these crazy songs to try to get them to date me again.
Can you sing it all?
No. I was singing Two Live Crew. I was singing Chuck Berry. Was Don't Touch My Willie by this cat. Like all these weird songs, God. Right? Yeah. My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry. Right? And they weren't getting any warning. And like Chelsea just never left. Right? So like we met at a Halloween party. And we didn't meet. We actually met way before this. But we first started hanging out at this Halloween party. And then I started taking her karaoke where I bowled at. So I bowled at the Limerick Bowling Alley. We had karaoke. And Chelsea would come. But she would always have to leave at like 9:30. I don't know. Like Like she was like, I don't know, she didn't know her 20s, but like I don't know, her parents didn't want her out late and stuff. But one night in the bar, it was in December too, because I remember it was like Christmas time. This kid said something about Chelsea. So I was like, I knew Chelsea was leaving like 10 minutes, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait till she leaves to say anything, right?
Yeah.
So when when she leaves, I can tell like his friends and stuff were like giggling and stuff.
What do he say?
Oh, I don't know. He said something.
Something jackass.
Yeah, I can't even remember what it was, but I remember like seeing her turn and look like mad at him, right? So I was like, all right. So, but and then he looked at me, probably thinking like I wasn't gonna do anything, right? So I let it go, and wait till she left, and the guy that was with him, biggest guy, his name was Dominic. So I decided my strategy was I was going to go up and sing Dominic the Donkey because it was Christmas time. And every time I kept looking at his group going, ee-aw, ee-aw.
Yeah.
So after the song, the one guy comes over to try to swing at me and I duck it and I choke him out. So I choked him out, but like the bowling alley only kicked me out. They're like, we're going to call the cops. I said, go ahead.
Yeah.
I said, go ahead. I said, I don't care. But then that's when they kicked me out.
And wait, they didn't kick out the guy who threw the punch first?
No, dude, they let him keep drinking, which I thought was wild. They had a thing against me because I told you I was a really good bowler, but I was kind of cocky. So
Yeah.
like at one point, I'd won a bowling championship there, and the lady at the bowling alley her son was on the team, and she tried to cheat our team, and I called him out for cheating. So then, like the lady at but we were right, dude. They had to take the money out of the trash can at the bowling league. Like the manager of the bowling alley had to walk down, take the money out of, take the scores out of the trash, rescore it, give us the money and the trophies. It was like this big deal. And then a fight broke out that wasn't my fault. But like between these other people behind us, because like everybody was just drunk, because like everyone got drunk at the championships.
God, you're causing controversy at this place.
Well, actually, I blame Chelsea, and then I blame the bowling alley, so I don't think it's my fault.
Well, they're out of business now, so it serves them right.
Yeah, they get bought out by Bolero.
Really?
Now it's 2-8. Now you can't go bowling because you got to cut off your fucking arms and legs to go.
Really?
It's so expensive, dude. You go for like 2 hours, it's like $300.
What?
If you go with a couple friends for like 2 hours, it's like $300.
That's crazy.
That's not even including drinks.
Who would go bowl for that much?
I don't know, dude. I can do so much more cooler stuff with that money.
I suck at bowling.
Bowling should be $1. Like I don't know, maybe $1.50, $2 a game.
Well, maybe 15, 20, make some money. I don't know. 300 though sounds ridiculous.
I mean, it just is because it's not that entertaining. I don't know why I did it for 10 years.
It's just like, well, you obviously were good at it and enjoyed it. I suck. I can't bowl at all.
Well, I think what happened was, like after like high school, you stop playing sports and stuff, but like as a man, you still want to be competitive, right?
Yeah.
Like are you competitive all right now?
I mean, I don't. Besides stand up, I don't really do anything that is play some video games. But I don't.
And you play video games? What do you play?
Dude, I've been playing the same freaking video games for 20 years. I play Civ 5.
What is that?
Civilization.
Never heard of it.
It's like a game where you start with a city and you build units and then you
it's
build
like
more
a Sims?
cities. It's not really Sims. It's more of like a strategy, empire-based, turn-based game. You know, I've been playing that forever, and then I played the Total.
Is the world about to end in the game?
No, you start off like in the Stone Age, and like you build your city, and then you advance and you build more cities. And
Such simpler times.
Yeah, just I've been playing that forever. I was playing that until 2 a.m. last night. And the thing is, I've been playing for 20 years. I've never finished a game.
Dude, Chelsea.
Yeah.
She plays this game on I don't know if you remember Farmville.
Yes.
She plays this game called Heyday, and she's been playing it since I started dating her. Dude, 13 years. I'm like,
really?
you gotta have the biggest farm. You gotta be number one. There ain't nobody else that played this game for 13 years.
She has to be in the top
10. Like she'll be over there for like an hour at night. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm like, harvesting my crops. I'm like, no, you're like stuck to that phone building some stupid thing.
Oh my god.
Dude, I tried to get into video games and I can't.
You can't?
No, dude. Like I bought an Xbox. I played it for 2 weeks and then I think I gave it to my nephews. And then I got a Nintendo Switch and realized that that's for little kids. And Dude, I thought it was, like, I felt weird playing it. I'm like, dude, if you're like, why, do you play Nintendo Switch?
The only time I play Switch is when I go to my family's house. My brother has one, and we all play Mario Party.
Oh, I mean, Mario Kart was used to be cool.
Mario, dude, Double Dash. I was the king of Double
Mario,
Dash.
do they still have Mario Kart out?
Yeah, they have the new ones. I don't like it as much because like it's like the computer kind of guides your car, and the maps.
Sucks.
I think the maps are too complicated. But back in the day, Double Dash, like in college, we had a GameCube and we played that all the time, and we were just, dude, our crew was dominant at it after 4 years of playing all the time.
Dude,
But you ever got a PC? You never tried any of the Total War games?
no, I used to play Command and Conquer back in the day.
Dude, that's like Total War. I think you'd like Total War.
Maybe. I don't know. The problem is I lose interest in stuff very quickly. Like I was short. I can't even watch a TV show.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think social media is perfect for me? I'm like, dude, I'm probably gonna have like 10,000 followers in the next year. Because I go and what I do, like, I'm like on social media. It sounds stupid, but I just go and comment on stuff. Like, I have like this one comment that has like 4,000. I commented on some stupid video and has 4,000 likes because I just like troll people on videos. So like it's like I don't know. I feel like I have nothing else to do. It's so stupid, right?
Nah, I feel
like at Chelsea's Harvesting Crops, I'm liking people's comments.
Sometimes I was like. I comment on stuff, and then people comment back. And, like, the other day, I was about to type out a comment to someone. It was about the Amtrak. Some dude used the Amtrak going to Florida. He got a cabin. How much do you think it was? 24-hour trip from Philly to, like, somewhere in Orlando. You get a cabin. You're on an Amtrak, 24-hour trip. How much do you think it was?
Me?
Yeah, how much do you think it would cost?
$300.
Dude, it's $1,400 one way.
Just to go there?
Just to go. You have your own cabin that has a bathroom, that has a toilet slash.
So it's a 24-hour ride?
24-hour ride to Florida.
It was $1,400?
$1,400.
What's a flight?
$200.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it doesn't make any sense. So like, one guy commented and defended Amtrak, like they're doing the best with what they have, da da da. And I made a comment like,
defending Amtrak's funny.
Yeah, it's just like I was like, who's paying $1,400 for a 24-hour train ride? Like. And he says something back about me not understanding, and I was typing out a response, and I was like, "What am I doing? Who cares?" And I just.
Well, so all right, so the one I have the most comments on, I still get likes on this comment, is it was this guy. It was like backyard wrestling, and like this guy like threw this guy off his garage into this barbed wire like trash can.
Yeah.
And I posted under. I'm like, I need more content. I'm like. What did he do to this guy's wife? I'm like, what happened here? Tell me the story. And it's just like a bunch of people like making up stories. It's kind of like, it's stupid. You never know. Like, it's funny. I'll post something like really emotional and sentimental that I think like, oh man, this will probably go viral. People rate this up. It'll get like 10 views.
Yeah.
And then I'll post something like, something stupid like that. And it gets like 4,000 views.
Dude, it's
dude, like our OJ video has 4,500 views right now.
Really?
Yeah, in like 5 days.
People
love the OJ stuff. Dude. Speaking of trials, have you been following the Afro Man trial?
I have. I saw him making a song about it.
Is lemon pound cake sold out everywhere right now?
I have to imagine it is.
Dude, how funny is it?
I just don't get, like, so the cops thought he was selling drugs, so they raided his place and they fucked it all up.
They raided his house, so okay, so they had a warrant to look for some stuff, but when they were in there was like stuff they shouldn't have been looking at, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then like the one cop stopped and looked at the lemon pound cake. But the thing is he has got security cameras all over his house. Yeah. So he owns that footage, right? So when they break in. And then find nothing. They found some weed, but like they knew he had it. It wasn't like a large amount. Yeah. But they broke his door down, and they like held guns like to it at him and his family, right? And then the cops found nothing. Didn't charge him with anything, but didn't fix the door. So like you think they'd at least fix the door and be like apologetic, but no, they don't care. No. So then it's so funny because watching the trial. Should he have made those videos? No. But at the same time, like, those cops were going after him and his family.
I would have made those videos.
Dude, pointed guns at him, right? pointed guns at him. Like, you could have, there's a different way you could have searched. And then also, like, to not, I don't know, that's what the problem with the cops are, is, like, when there isn't, like, you rarely see a cop be, like, apologetic. Like, dude, I've seen, like, videos of, like, people passing breathalyzers, and the cops will, like, still be arguing with them. Like, dude.
Well, yeah, I think from the cops' perspective, they have, like being in sales, they have targets they have to hit. And
I know. Yeah, it's a business.
It's like if someone's just like, you have a done deal, and all of a sudden it's taken from you, you're pissed. Like, now you have to go write more paperwork, arrest someone else. Like,
and they look stupid.
Yeah.
It's an ego thing.
And, dude, like, the thing, like, I would never want to be a cop, not because of the danger of it, because there is obviously, like, if you're a cop in Chester and Philly, it's dangerous. If you're a cop in the suburbs, it's probably less dangerous, but it's more of, like, every day in and day out, you're basically a coroner. Like, every deadly crash, you're the first one to, every wellness check. Like, you have the amount of dead bodies they see on a daily basis.
It would be exhausting seeing all that stuff.
Dude, I
wouldn't want to do it. Yeah,
you can see why you'd be, like, you develop an attitude after a while. Like, it's just like, dude, did I tell you the guy below me died?
But no, these guys are trying to sue him now. So
they're trying to sue him?
Yes, that's why they're in court. The only reason they're in court.
All
right, so they went in, they busted in, they found nothing. He used his security footage to then make videos.
Yeah.
All this stuff in the videos he says is true. Like, supposedly the one cop, Blake, was caught talking to kids. And, dude, and then they asked the one cop, because he said that Afro Man accused the man's wife of cheating on him. And so the guy's claiming defamation, trying to sue for $3 million. And then the lawyer was like, isn't that something we can prove, like, to the guy? And the guy's like, I don't know if my wife's cheating on me or not. Like, so it's like he admitted that, like, Afro Man might have been right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and he's just, like, so stupid. Like, I don't get it. You went in, you found nothing. He made these music videos. I don't know. Like, maybe an apology and fixing his door would have prevented all of it.
Well, yeah, or just not suing him, because, like, I would have never heard of it if it didn't develop.
Yeah. And, dude, he's got an American suit on with glasses. And it's like, it was so funny hearing him scream, this is a win for America. In the American flag.
America, yeah.
I'm like, what a distraction that is from what's going on.
Oh, some distractions are sometimes good.
You know, Afro Man was just in Pottstown.
What was he doing in Pottstown?
So right down the road
I don't know any of his stuff at all.
Neither do I. So I know his songs, but I guess he's a comedian too. But he was right down the road at Cosmic Art Studios. It's just, I haven't really checked it out yet, but it's this place I've been seeing. Like, I guess it's another art place in Pottstown. Pottstown has a lot going on. So you have the Rivet, and we added dates there. So I said 3/27, 5/15, 7/10, 9/18.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our October 31st Halloween party, which we're going to do the trunk and treat for the kids. And then we have our Thanksgiving Eve open mic. And then we have our 12/18 Christmas party. So that's the Rivet dates the rest of the year.
Got a lot of them.
We wanted to get them. We wanted to get them locked in so that we can start planning and stuff, figuring out what we need and what we got to do to make it happen.
Yeah.
The Cosmic Art Studios right down the street. There's right across the street is the Steel River Playhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what they do there, but that's all they got a new sign. The reason I saw that is because the Pottstown the business improvement district, they have like a new manager. She's been coming to our open mics. Danielle. Name's Danielle. She was like sitting over in the corner. She's been to a couple of them. She's been
at the open mics?
Yeah.
Still can't believe you canceled the last open mic at me.
Dude, my bad.
I was there by myself. Knocking on the door. It was all dark.
So we shouldn't have canceled.
In the rain.
So we should have canceled, but like the weatherman fear-mongered us.
I was like a puppy you just abandoned on the side of the road.
Dude, it was like they were like, and first of all...
And no announcement. You think you'd announce it.
We did.
You should have texted me.
Okay, we definitely should have texted you, but it was on socials.
You did text me.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dude, that's the thing. You never look at your phone.
I'm at work. I'm doing this. people are calling, and then
But then, like, you could check on your way.
Well, I should have checked.
Dude, so when does your day start and end?
Well, it depends on the day. Normally, I get to work at like 9 a.m., but sometimes there'll be calls or something before that. But then 9 a.m. until often a little like 5:30, 6.
Yeah, I feel like if I call you between 12 and 1, I have to talk to you for like a minute or two and let you go.
Yeah.
Right? And then I know that I shouldn't call you until like after 6.
You can call. If I'm busy, I just won't answer.
Yeah,
but, you
true.
know, it's insurance.
Well,
It's
dude,
not
it's
the
hard,
end of
like, being here, like, sitting at home every day. I'm like, everybody else is doing stuff. Like, I just don't have plans. I have nothing to do. I'm, like, sitting around. So I'll be thinking about stuff, and I'll be like, I forget that other people got stuff going on.
the You should start training your cat. Teach it tricks.
He plays fetch.
Not well.
No, he does. When he wants to. I don't know why he's being on proper now. Usually he's running around crazy.
If you, like, I don't know, teach him some cool tricks. Make some videos. You make him an Instagram.
So Chelsea's already been posting them on the Die Laughing.
Yeah.
So like as he's like, because we're trying to build Die Laughing as like a community.
Mm-hmm.
She's already so you know, people like cats. Like it gets attention
Everyone
to our
loves
page.
cats, yeah.
Like some of our posts about him. So to grow your socials, if you buy Meta Verified, people don't know this because barely anybody does it. If you buy Meta Verified, so you'll have Instagram. It's $23.99 a month. Instagram and Facebook verified. You get these see statistics on what you're posting and what's working and how many views you got. You also see how many people unfollow you. You also see people that look at your stuff but don't follow you. So you see your haters, right? If someone's always seeing your stuff but never following,
yeah,
right? It's weird, right? But
I have some accounts like that. Where
but anyway, the professional account, it gives you tasks to do every week to grow your account. So it'll like it knows how to get you into the algorithm, and that's why like I post so much on Facebook. I'll post like sometimes like 10 times a day because it's like post again. You gotta meet your week's goal. Post.
You need to take over my posting. I posted that one video.
I know.
I took the one video, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta chop up another one.
I will say this: like, have you been looking for shows at all, or are you just gonna be on Die Laughing shows?
I would love to get more shows, but I need to go. I feel like that's why
you need to do more networking. You don't talk to enough people.
I feel like I talk to a decent amount of comics.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I'm out, I chat. I'm a big chatter, but
No,
I need to a lot. Like Zach was telling me, he gets a lot of his shows off Instagram, so I just need to post. I have another video I'm gonna post today, and then I just bought a stand, so I'm gonna go up tomorrow and record something. I've got some new jokes I'm working on, and see if I put just posting more gets me more bookings.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, you know, you always be welcome on. You always have a regular spot.
Yeah. It's very,
But like, you definitely want to get out there and like get in front of other crowds and stuff too.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Plus, like at that, like we do have to rotate some too.
Oh, well, yeah, trust me, I don't expect.
But we've got a good network of comedians right now.
Got a very good one.
Jesse Marchese is taking over our open mics, and some of DJs hosting stuff.
I can't believe he's not Puerto Rican.
Jesse?
Yeah.
What is he? Italian?
Something.
What's Marchese? Is it Marchese or Marchese?
Dude, he might be a Polak. He might be the darkest skinned Polak of all time.
No, that's my landlord.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he's like 6'8" too.
Really?
He's like 6'5". I exaggerated.
Big
he
boy.
was at the last show.
Really?
Yeah, he's like his hair battle like Steven Seagal.
Really? I didn't see him. The last show at the Hotel Fiesel?
No, I did last one at Rivet. My bad.
I'll have to meet him next time. The Hotel Fiesel was nice.
It's insanely nice, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I did learn a couple of things there, right? We want to get a camera. I need to get a new camera, and I think I want to position it in a different spot. So Jay made it. Jay made a couple suggestions, which obviously I would obviously listen to his suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
The camera was a little too close, and we need to get some of the crowd in the front.
Yeah.
Like it's not as so. When we start selling more tickets at Rivet, there'll be seats there.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely could have positioned the camera a little different, and I think that because when I get this camera I want, the camera can hook right to the iPad. So when I set it up, I can control the camera from the iPad, so I can span to the crowd sometimes.
Yeah.
So that like we'll have that set up better next time, and yeah, that's pretty much what we learned there. It was great though. Like we filled it up. You know what I mean?
No, dude, it was a great show.
It is, and it's a beautiful spot. And Skipback Village is like there's constantly.
Dude, I felt like I was home. It was very Irish town.
Yeah, I was surprised more people weren't in green.
Yeah. I think it's the product of being on a Wednesday.
It wasn't on a Wednesday. Oh, you mean St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patrick's Day was on Wednesday.
But it like says St. Patty's Day spotlight.
I don't know. I feel like wearing green's going out of style.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. People weren't really in Christmas clothes. Oh, yeah, Christmas show was in January. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's postponed.
Dude, did I tell you? So speaking about the cops earlier, the guy below me died in my apartment building. Yeah, dude, and I was on vacation.
Like, was he old?
He was old.
Okay.
Dude, I was on vacation. I was down in Florida, and this is over the summertime. And I came back, and my apartment smelled bad. It smelled bad. But I thought, I thought it was trash. It was like I left it. So I threw out all my trash, and the next day it smelled like really bad.
Oh, so he was left there?
Dude, so I thought it was something in my garbage disposal. And so I poured boiling water down, opened the windows. Dude,
you just let this guy sit there and rot for days.
The next day, it smelled
Ew.
so
you
bad.
were just breathing into this rotting
flesh. And there
flesh.
were so many flies in my place.
Oh my god!
Like, what is going on? And I go downstairs, and there's like the cops outside by his door.
When was this?
This was over the summer.
Oh my god!
What an idiot! I thought it was something down my drain. Like I freaking.
The guy's dead.
The guy's dead, and
Do you pass by his door to get to yours?
I would walk by it. He has like a door. I have a common door, and he had a door.
And you were never like, "Hey man, you smell this shit?" like,
dude, I just was just not thinking. That's the thing about like not having like living with like a woman would have thought of that right away. I thought it was my garbage disposal.
Yeah, I would have been like checking my laundry and like doing all kinds of stuff.
Dude, it was embarrassing.
I would have definitely thought it was myself.
Dude, it was embarrassing though. Like like realizing it and be like, wow, 3 days you've been putting up.
Dude, you're breathing in his dead skin cells.
Oh
my god!
Don't tell me that. Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh, it is. But that means that it's kind of sad. I had nobody for days to check on him.
No.
Like, he doesn't have any family or friends. Like
that's what happens. Like, to a lot of these old, like, you
yeah.
don't have any kids or anything. It's depressing. He was a vet too. He had all his vet flags out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was buying storage units at auction, we found in this one storage, I found a big snake tank, but we found this guy who had all his medals from Korea.
Really?
Yeah, he had all his memorabilia and stuff too. So we took that stuff and we went up to the place that owned it, and we're like, in case you get a hold of his kids, like, you can at least give his medals back. Like, we got the storage unit at auction, so we were taking the stuff. Like, we didn't want to take his stuff, sentimental stuff.
Dude, that happens a lot. Dude, I hear like with the storage, it's like all people who've died or went to prison.
Or going through divorce. Those are the 3 reasons.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, this one storage unit I went into, it was just like, it was 12 Jordans and a bunch of trash and then some art stuff with an art book, and it was a suicide book. It was like an artist going through the stages of depression, and at the end was a suicide note. I didn't look the guy up because I didn't want to know. I was like, I don't want any of this stuff.
That's so depressing.
Dude, I know. Dude, listen, not only that, like, we went into another locker. So, like, a lot of these lockers that you go into, like, you find out the reason why. So this guy decided, I'm always nosy.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes you shouldn't be, right? But, like, I go into this, like, we get the storage unit, go into a small unit, and there's a ton of stuff in there. And it's a filing cabinet. I look in there, find the police records. The guy's in jail because he's a pedophile.
Oh.
I'm like, I want nothing to do. I don't want to find toys and trophies and stuff in here. I was like, I want nothing to do with this locker.
Dude, did I ever tell you?
I paid someone to clean it out. They probably made a lot of money on that locker. I don't want anything to do with it. Dude.
No, I don't blame you. Dude, there's this one old guy who lived by my office. And he came in one day. And he was like, I have cancer. I was adopted. I don't know where my family is. Older guy. And basically he needed help scheduling his cancer appointments and taken to the hospital and all this stuff. And like some paperwork stuff with his bank. So I start helping him doing stuff like dropping off the hospital, doing all this. And he's like, "Oh, I'm adopted, da da da. I don't know my real family." So I looked up his last name, and I found someone who had the same last name, and I thought like it could be related just with the ages. So I messaged him like, "Hey, so and so, guy Tom." Guy never messaged me back. Couple like about a month later, we're looking up like the sex registry list.
And he's on there.
Dude, he's on there, and he's on there bad. He has to take a photo every 3 months.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, he was such a freaking liar. It turns out that...
And dude, what's he gonna do, tell you the truth?
Well, it wasn't like he was adopted. What he had done, he was watching his nieces.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Bad. Like young kids. And so that's obviously what happened. And here I am helping this guy driving around. And find out that he's just a vicious pedophile.
Wow,
And
dude,
he was on the news because he makes hats out of cardboard with like all Eagle stuff or Philly stuff or Halloween stuff, and like kids would love it. And like
I'm sure they did.
Dude, all coming up to him, and like there's a news story on him. He's like, "Oh, the Phillies are in the playoffs, and he's bringing cheer to media, da da da." And then everyone found out he's a pedo, and the town was in an uproar, an absolute uproar. Yeah.
Why would you draw attention to yourself like that if you had these charges?
Dude, he's nuts. He's
nuts.
What I mean? Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm terminal cancer." I still see him walking around. It's been years.
Well, I will say this. I've been terminal since 2019. Since 2017. So, well, it's weird. I don't know when they would technically consider me terminal. But terminal without medical intervention just means that it's going to kill you. Like, I knew back in 2017... When this lung thing happened, they told me back then that eventually I would need a transplant.
Yeah.
So, when my lung collapsed, it was so weird, dude. So my lung collapsed, and I'm at Temple, and I had an abscess rupture that destroyed my left lung and part of my right lung. So I saw a pulmonologist specialist at Temple, and I'm all drugged up, and he comes in, says whatever, tells me about it. Dude, finding out, finding out that you've lost that much function overnight, it's pretty wild, because my lung collapsed, right? We go to the hospital, I know something seriously wrong, and I know I'm sick, but, the doctor has to tell you that it's not going to get better, right? And that's weird, right?
Yeah.
So, you think you're young, and, even though you're going through it, they had to stick a chest tube in and then send me down to Temple. And, so I was out of it for a couple of days. So I didn't really know until, I was out of, until I was able to start coming down off some of the stronger narcotics when they're explaining, because they have to break it to you. Hey, when you get up and walk, it's not going to be the same
job.
thing. So, but, it did make me, highly motivated. So I did make it back to work full-time. I worked full-time until, just this past last July. But terminal without medical intervention. Yeah, so anyway, they come into the hospital. The pulmonologist tells me, breaks the bad news. I'm going to need a transplant someday.
Yeah.
Tells me that this will progress. So they got me stable at Temple at that point. And then, but a thoracic surgeon then comes in, and the pulmonologist leaves. And the thoracic surgeon's like, "All right, we're going to the surgery tomorrow morning." I'm like, "For what?" And he's like, "We got to remove the lung." I'm like, "The pulmonologist didn't say that." You know what I mean? So the pulmonologist came back in. I said, "Tell that guy to come back in here." Right? And I asked the pulmonologist said I wouldn't have removed. So I asked another pulmonologist. The pulmonologist said, "No, because you're going to have a transplant later anyway. Why go through it twice?" But both thoracic surgeons said, "Have it taken out." So then
take it out and replace by what?
So... No, they would take it out and just leave it empty, so I just had one lung. So my left lung it doesn't work at all. It's dead lung tissue, necrotized lung tissue.
Really?
Yeah. It's so when that abscess ruptured, it really tore down that whole left lung. Jeez. But there's people that run marathons with one lung. Problem is, I had some disease in that lung too, but.
It can't be good to run a marathon on one lung.
I mean, I think those are the exceptional cases, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how I can barely walk up steps. I don't know how the guy does it.
Yeah, and you got a frick ton of steps here, man.
Dude, and there's steep.
Yeah, they're steep.
I just gotta take it easy. But you know what? Like, I don't know. It does suck because it hurts.
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of freaking steep steps to get to your place.
Dude, when it's cold out too, that hurts. When it was cold and I had to walk up these steps, I'm like, fuck.
When that soon it's gonna be nice and humid.
Yeah, well, so I'll have like 2 or 3 weeks here, but then I'll be all right. Then I'll have allergy season mess me up, and then the humidity in the summer will mess me up. And I'll be all right for like September, October, and then winter will get me again. It's
hopefully you have it lung by July, and then on the road to recovery.
I'm hoping. All right, so this is gonna sound weird. I've been like dabbling with writing a little bit of poetry. Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I sit at night like a lot of times, like because I can't sleep, and I don't play video games. Like I can't get into anything, so I just be like writing down my thoughts, and then sometimes I like formulating them into different things.
Yeah.
So I've been doing some of that. But anyway, I posted this one on LinkedIn, and I only have like 100 followers on LinkedIn. I never posted anything on LinkedIn, right? But I'm on LinkedIn, and I posted a picture like me and Chelsea, and I posted it, and it had 1,500 impressions, which is a lot for someone that only has 100 followers because I don't use it. But it was like because some of the people from the Sarkoidius Foundation saw it, some people from Puma saw it, so all those networks saw it, and then what's cool about it is like I was able to meet some of the people from the Sarkoidius Foundation, and I recorded a podcast with them that comes out Monday tomorrow. But like it was cool because like it was weird. There was 3 different organizations because of LinkedIn from one post that I don't know why I didn't connect with sooner, but they're definitely so it's the Foundation for Sarcoidosis Research, the Lung Transplant Foundation, and the 210 organization. They're an organization in the footwear industry, and that's where I worked. Mm-hmm. But I never thought while I was doing this, I was just worried so much about setting up the comedy. Like now it's cool that Chelsea and Teal can worry about that stuff, and then I can start being an advocate for these communities. If my story, all right. So my sarcoidosis is one of the more severe cases. I need a lung transplant. I don't know how much more severe you can get other than death, right? It's gotten news attention, right? So and April's sarcoidosis month. Yeah. So it'd be pretty cool if I got it that month, right?
It seems like it would be.
If sarcoidosis awareness month and I get a lung transplant and my story's out there and I'm gonna post my whole recovery.
What blood type do you have? Is it
A positive? I got a good one.
So you feel because you've already called in once, I feel like you have to be very close to the top of the list. I'm just surprised. It seems I feel like there would be hundreds of transplants done a day.
No, it's not like that. So there's only I think Penn did 50 or 70 last year. Temple did the most of any hospital last year. I think it was 179. So that's one every other day at Temple. I'm only listed at Penn.
Why are you only listed at Penn?
So Penn and Temple are in the same region. So you can be listed at other hospitals, but you have to be listed in different regions. Mm-hmm. So I could be listed here in New York, New York Langeren or something. But then the problem with that is if I get called there, then I gotta go there and live there for a while. But I also trust Penn. So Temple, I know they tout themselves as one of the best lung hospitals in the world, and they probably are. There's probably amazing stories that come out of there. My experience was the specific doctor I had. He was always pushing you through you were a number. I would have an appointment that's an hour long. He'd come in 15 minutes late and then be with me for 10 or 15 minutes and then want to leave, right? He wouldn't answer my questions, right? It was just, I don't know, it didn't feel really personal care. And they didn't really do a good job communicating between the teams.
Really?
So, yes, and then in 2000...
Yeah, it's one guy telling you have surgery, one guy telling you not.
Well, in 2019, they then... they basically... I was out of work for 9 months in 2019, but it was mostly mental. They had me on 80 milligrams of steroids, which was 10 times your recommended dose, right? So I was having these wild panic attacks. Dude, listen. So one time, I don't know if I told you about this. The one time, so they put me on this new medication with a psychiatrist. Have you ever been to a psychiatrist?
When I was younger, yeah.
Dude, the first time is like strange because the only reason you go to a psychiatrist is because there's something going on, right? So my first time going, I already got these panic attacks. Steroids are making me paranoid. I'm like, oh my god, like they want me to go see the psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
Like what for? And then I go in there and he's like more stressed out than I am, and I'm like getting along with the guy. I'm like felt more comfortable because he was as stressed as I was.
Why was he so stressed?
Well, he ended up getting arrested because he was giving out pills he shouldn't have been given.
Oh.
But he did help me out.
Well, he's got to do some good.
I mean, he figured. But anyway, he gave me this. He tried to. So psychiatrists, they don't really know. They're throwing at darts at the dartboard, right? They're gonna figure out what concoction is gonna work for you for however long it's gonna work. So they put me on this one. I think it was triliptol, and one of the rare side effects is frequent falls.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm at home and our internet goes out, so now I'm pissed. Right. I'm at work. Right. So I can't go back to work because I'm like mentally. Chelsea's at work. I'm like, all right, the library is like 3 blocks over. It's just election day. It's like 3 blocks over. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna walk over to the library because I called. They have power. I'm just gonna use their internet until Chelsea gets home. I don't want to sit there by myself, do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking my computer. I'm trying to avoid eye contact. It's beautiful out too, and I'm trying to avoid eye contact with people. And I'm walking past the police station, and there's like pollsters out there, right? So all of a sudden, I'm picking myself up off the ground, and I look up, and so all I remember was looking forward because I was trying to avoid eye contact with people, and then all of a sudden, I'm picking myself up off the ground.
Why are you trying to avoid eye contact?
It was a really weird year for me.
Yeah.
So I was on a lot of different anxiety and depression medications. It's actually the year me and Charlie started going to church. I switched to Penn, got off most of the antidepressants and stuff, and that's when my comeback kind of started.
Yeah.
But dude, this was wild because so I'm picking myself up off the ground, and I look up and I see these people running towards me. So I was like, who the fuck hit me? Right? That's my initial thought.
You thought you got punched out of nowhere?
Well, dude, if you all right, so they didn't tell you that one of the rare side effects is frequent falls, right? So I'm and dude, I've got barely any lungs, right? And I get up, I'm already breathing heavy, so I decide I gotta run. There's this mom coming out, like someone hit me, like what are they gonna do? Right? I had no idea. It's a whole made up thing in my head, dude. It was wild. So I run into this library, right?
Yeah.
And dude, I'm deeply out of breath. And there's this old lady in there. She might have been like 85. I don't know, man. She was really old. And she's like, what's wrong? I said, these people are after me. You have to hide me. And you think that she'd be like, man, this kid needs help. I better tell them. No, she hid me in the back, dude. She's like, get in this closet, right? And I'm in this closet. And she hid me back there. She kept coming back. She's like, don't come back out until I come get you. I'm like sitting there. And I hear her talking. And they're like, we swear we ran in here. She's like, no, you got the wrong place.
Oh my god.
So
she's a real one.
Dude, when I came out, then I sat there and I talked to her for 15 minutes. She's like, what's going on? She's like, I think one of them hit me. She's like, I guarantee you they didn't hit you. She's like, those are people for voting. They're over at the police station. Yeah, in front. She's like, and then she just sat there and talked to me and calmed me down.
Oh, yeah, you're probably going through a hell of a lot that time.
I wonder how I got arrested being all weird, dude.
Yeah, I don't think
they would probably have me checked on because I really thought those people hit me. Dude, it was real to me. So I called the doctor. I was like, this weird thing happened today. He's like, all right, we got to take you off that. I'm like, thanks a lot.
Dude, those pills, the antidepressants really messed my dad up. They are, because it's you get on them, and then for some people, it's a lifesaver. For other people, it makes everything worse. And trying to get off them is so difficult.
So, yeah, no, are you talking about benzodiazepines too?
I guess.
All right, so I am on the Ativan still. Yeah, dude, it's weird because they try to figure out what works for your body chemistry, but then those needs change, right? Mm-hmm. So and then I'll be honest, when I'm dealing with anxiety, I'll take my Ativan and it'll help the anxiety. But then when I'm feeling okay, I'll stop taking it because I feel like I'm all right, and then the anxiety will come back and hit me, surprise me, dude. It's so weird because. Well,
I feel like that could be withdrawal symptom because I've seen a ton of videos of people trying to wean off that stuff.
No, I haven't. Mine. So I don't take it every day, although it does help me with sleep. So the main reason I was first on it was for sleep. It was weird. I used to have insomnia, right? And they got that fixed. They put me on this doxepine and Ativan, which Ativan is basically like Xanax, right? And it's definitely improved my sleep. But now it's weird. So I used to only get anxiety at night. Like when Chelsea was sleeping, I'd just be, because you get in your mind at night.
Yeah.
You can get in your own mind. But now it's like I have it during the day because now I sleep fine. But then like no one's around during the day, dude. I try to find something to do. I have nothing to do. Like it's like weird. Like I call when I call people and they're like so like when I call you and you're like so busy, I'm like, man, that sucks, right? Because like I can hear how much you have to do.
Yeah.
And then I get off the phone. I'm like, fuck, I have nothing to do. It's like it's not good either.
Well, dude, that's the one. Like, you see all these memes about it. It's like stressed out trying to get a job, and then stressed out when you had a job. But like, I found the stress when I wasn't working so much worse.
Oh, dude,
so much worse because you just feel like listless.
Yeah. So anytime I'd be out of work, that's anytime I'm out of work for more than 2 weeks, I struggle, right? Like, cause at work, like I was a leader there, like I was a manager, I trained and developed, like, I don't know, like I was a part of a team, and that's why this comedy thing is great, right? Because, like me and Chelsea are talking all day long. Like, there's a lot of work going into Die Laughing, and like we have a lot of things coming up, dude. We have so much coming out too. We have all those shows I named.
It's gonna be huge.
Chelsea's gonna be playing all those shows at Hotel Feastal, like we're hoping to be in there 1 to 2 times a month. We have the 327 t-shirt coming out. And then in April, we're coming out with a 2026. So every year we'll have a shirt and hoodie that we sell for the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we're coming out with those. I'm going to start putting together the Amazon store, start building our brand presence on Amazon because I think I can sell a decent amount of apparel and merchandise on Amazon myself because, like, I don't know, that's what I did before.
Dude, we gotta start selling merch at these shows.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. So we sold them in January. We're picking the shirts up. You saw the print, right?
Yeah.
So we're picking them up Thursday. We're literally taking some of the money from the March show, and we're gonna get the April, the 2026 hoodie and T-shirts. That way we take them to Hotel Feastal with us and sell them online.
Yeah.
And then, dude, like I'm thinking, like when I have my surgery, because Chelsea's like really getting into the graphics part of it. Like once I have surgery and my story is being followed online more, because what people really want is they want the medical stuff. Every time I post medical stuff, that's where I get the most views. Like I had one thing, it had like 80,000 views. It was when I posted me and my doctor.
Are there any communities on Facebook you get involved with people going through the same thing?
Yeah, so I've been I'd joined the groups, and that's how I've been getting my views up.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So I'm at like 500,000 views a month now.
Do you have any siblings or anything, or are you the only child?
I have 2 brothers, but I don't really talk to them that much.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, and it's weird. So like that's another reason like why I love that Die Laughing, because like I don't really have a lot of family. I have Chelsea and Chelsea's side of her family. She's got a big family. But it's just I really talk to my mom on my side. That's it.
Yeah, no, on my side, so on my mom's side, all the family is in other countries, mostly Ireland and England. So I don't get.
So you're Irish.
I'm Irish.
Dude, your family love this guy we're gonna get. Do you know who Ed McGonigal is?
No.
All right, so he's friends with, you remember Bob Marsdale?
Yeah.
He's friends with Bob Marsdale. But Ed, I'll send you some of his podcasts. He's been doing like shows with like Ryan Foster, and he's done some stuff with Drew Montana. He does he has his podcast is the stupidest podcast, and it's like he's an Irish guy though, but McGonigal is a big Irish name, like in the Philadelphia area. But he's gonna be our headliner at one of these shows this summer.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Love to get along with my Irish guys. But on my dad's side, yeah, like I've got some third cousins that I'm close with, but like the rest of the family, like, don't really see too much, sadly. It sucks not seeing family that much.
Yeah, so my mom lives in Florida, right?
Yeah.
So I talk to her like a couple times a week, but I see her once a year. You know what I mean?
Where does she live in Florida?
By Tampa, I think it's Fort Myers.
How long has she been down there for?
Since like 2020 or 2021, something like that. 2019, somewhere around there.
You gotta go down and I guess you can't really go and visit.
I can't, dude. She mentioned that to me before. She's like, I mean, she hasn't said it in a while, but like I haven't been down to see her, but I can't. Like I don't even travel for myself.
No, because
And like right now, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed more than 2 miles from or 2 hours from Penn.
Yeah, because you're just waiting on that call 24/7.
Yeah.
She's got to come up.
Well, she does. Like she was up for the July show, but she comes up once a year.
It's not. Yeah, it's not easy.
No. I mean, it could be easy. She could.
You guys, I just think it'd be cute if you guys did a podcast.
What, me and my mom?
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it about my aunt's murder, dude. It would go viral in Phoenixville.
It's crazy that your aunt got murdered.
I know. Yep.
Do we know who did it?
So I could tell you that it was probably the pastor from St. Mike's.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes.
It'd be kind of cool if he hit the knife under her body.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he killed himself.
He killed himself.
Yeah, in Puerto Rico, 1972.
He killed himself in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of shady, right?
Real shady.
Yeah, knowing he's not going to make it through the pearly gates after he does that.
No, he's definitely not. Especially murder on murder.
So,
when did she die?
1953 or 1954.
And they think it was the pastor. Why do they think it was the pastor?
Well, they moved him about 2 months after. You know, the church moves people when stuff's going on, and he killed himself. But also, they do think that some people in the family do think that this guy was trying to get money from her, because she inherited like 10 grand. 10 grand back in the 50s is like a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's also a doctor, a prominent doctor back then who was a suspect, and then there was also like a traveling person in the military. But it's weird because back then churches were different. There was something sometimes there'd be the boys club that would hang out in the basement, play cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was you know what I mean? It's different then.
Where did they find her body?
Yeah, she was stabbed 7 times and thrown in a cesspool.
Really?
Yeah, like an outhouse. Back then they had outhouses though. So yeah, she was, so her and her friends left the Polish club. Dude, I thought about this, dude. Think about this. What if we rent out the Polish club where my great aunt was murdered and we all make jokes about Phoenixville?
I'd be down for that.
Dude, we gotta think of a cool name, but I get a lot of interest every time I post around. Dude, we should really rent out. What is it going to cost? $500 for rent out the Polish club?
What was your aunt's name?
Marguerite Keota. So interesting. Her gravestone says Marguerite Kotyk. Kotyk, Kotyk, is actually what our last name is. But when they messed it up during a science thing, so half the family's Keota has Kotyk. And she was on Unsolved Mysteries, bro, and it was on NBC.
Really?
Yeah, it was on Dateline. Marguerite
Dude, back
Keota.
then it was hard to hard to solve a case.
Yeah.
Dude, most of still today, most of the murders go unsolved.
There was, and there's sealed files in the case and stuff. So there's some shady stuff going on. I'll send you an email. I have every article that was ever written on it. There was these guys that reopened the case in the 80s and 90s. There's a movie script written about it. Harris Shore, who I'm friends with, owns the movie script. He was on Seinfeld at one point. He's a writer out in LA, does plays and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's talking about rewriting the movie into a play.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, imagine that at the Colonial. Play at the Colonial.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just crazy that
I give him my blessing if he does it.
How old was your aunt at the time?
I think she was 20. 20 or 21, so I'll probably not.
Dude, I don't even know what they do back then. No cameras.
Yeah, they were at dance. Yeah, how do you investigate, right?
You basically have to have someone see something and say something. Yeah.
It was definitely a lot easier to get away with stuff back then.
Dude, I still think a lot of the murder. I think it's 60. Don't quote me on it, but it's something over 60% of the murders are still not solved.
60%?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I think about it, a lot of them are
Dude, imagine being a cold case. That's what you do as a job. You're a cold case cop. That's you never have to worry about getting progress done on anything. You never have a deadline.
No, you solved it, not yet.
Dude, I think I want to be a cold case detective. I mean, that or a traffic cop. They're the two that do the least.
Dude, I would hate to be a traffic cop. You have to do so much paperwork.
Dude, you just walk around and give people tickets.
Yeah, but dude, you have to give the tickets, though. All the attitudes people get all the day.
It would be... But I'm saying, as far as like, as it's not hard work.
Oh, I would rather do.
Now don't watch people that are cold case detectives are gonna be in the comments.
No, they're gonna be saying, you know, how many the family always reaching out to you. You
already have all the evidence. It's been 30 years. What are you gonna find that's new? What percentage of cold case files after 10 years get solved?
No, sub 10%.
I bet you it's under 1%.
That's probably next to none, dude.
Yeah.
Next to none. Yeah, I don't know. Not something I'd want to do. Seems miserably depressing.
Oh, are you going to the thing at the Rivet? The Trailer Park Boys? That's the first weekend in April. There's another comedy event at Rivet.
Trailer Park Boys. What is their podcast?
I think they're like a comedy event thing. They're like a show.
Really?
I don't think they're a podcast. I think they're a show. I don't know.
I'll have to check it out. I might be away, but I'll have to, if I'm around, I'll check it out.
I'm going to check it out just because I want to support all Rivet events.
Yeah, it should be a good show. I mean, I don't know any. I don't think I know anyone on it.
I'll have to look it up. I mean, it's this cheeseburger tour, so it's like this
cheeseburger.
It's
tour?
like when I looked at it, it kind of reminded me of like the old like Larry the Cable Guy kind of stuff, gimmicky like redneck white trash stuff.
Dude, that
I could be wrong, but
that stuff was electric back in the day.
Dude, it is. Well, I mean, his attitude was great.
Dude, Larry the Cable Guy was amazing. Ron White's one of the best to do it. Who was the other guy? They had two other guys. They had one guy who
Jeff Foxworthy.
He's smarter than a fifth grader?
Yeah. And then you said Ron White.
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy. Didn't they have one other guy?
I don't know.
That's where I fell in love with comedy, watching all those Comedy Central specials. You had who was the massive comedian? Massive.
Have you seen like Doug Stanhope?
No.
Oh man, he's pretty funny. His is all about drugs though, mostly. Well, that's not true.
Who was the first like really so famous early 2000s comic? White guy, got a bunch of plastic surgery now.
Will Ferrell? Jim Carrey?
No, not TV, no movies, just comedy. He was huge.
Carrot Top?
No, not Carrot Top. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Gallagher?
No.
That was the 80s.
No, not Gallagher.
But he wasn't even funny. He just fucking beat shit up on the stage.
Dude, it's the seeing the evolution of comedy is crazy.
Yeah,
the old gimmicks, like.
So, I like gimmick comedy.
Yeah.
I do. Like, I like when people have a gimmick up there, which you kind of do sometimes. It's weird because, like, I'd be like, comics will be up there talking about their careers. And I'm always like, is that really the thing? Like, are they really in that career? There's a lot of teachers that are comics, right? But, like...
You hope it's a career.
Well, no, I mean, you're not a teacher.
Not that anyone knows of.
Oh, man.
Would it be funny if I became a teacher after all this?
it would definitely be funnier. Dude. Oh.
Parent-teacher conference, they saw some on my Instagram, would be tough.
Yeah, no. They see one of your clips. Like, oh man, that would be good. That would be good. So what do you know what you should start doing?
What?
Make your Instagram like at least structured where like you're like, all right, on Sunday and Tuesday I'm gonna make one post about something. Right? Yeah. Like you gotta do something because you do nothing with your Instagram.
I posted last week.
I posted today. Dude, and then like you even commented the other week.
I did. I've been commenting. I've been liking a lot too. Throwing around those likes, follow backs.
It's all about the engagement.
Yeah.
But I think where you'll get it is just people seeing you out. So like, you know, you said Zach gets his bookings and people see him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or on Instagram. So that's not how we get people. Like we get people. I like to go out to shows and just see them.
Yeah, and you've created a nice little cadre of up and coming comics that we can get on shows.
Yeah, so all right, there's a couple ways to get on a Die Laughing show. All right, don't just hit me up and be like, "Yo, I'll do your show." Okay, that's because I've had like probably like 70 people, right?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, but like, come with some context or something, right? Invite me and say, "Hey, Dan, you're in Pottstown. I'm having a show 30 minutes from you. If you want to come out and check me out,
Yeah.
right?" So like, I like to see people in person because I like to feel energy. Every decision I make. Everything I decided to go on is off of energy this year.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when I picked you, like when I saw you at the graduation show, I told you, I was like, he's one of the best comedians I've ever seen. But I didn't even connect that it was a graduation show.
Yeah.
You had me cracking up that night. And I was like, I know I wanted you on my, I was like, dude, I guess Jeff, I can get you a headline. He's like, well, he can probably do like 5 to 7 minutes. So I didn't know at the time that you couldn't do more time. Like,
my first ever show. It takes a while to build up time.
So I was very new back then too. I was just like, well, he cracked me up. But I go off of energy. So wait, what? Like
the comics you try and get on your show.
Yeah. So like the ways you get on the show is if I'm at your show, dude. Most of the time I'll go to see somebody, and I end up finding someone else that I think is funny. You know what I mean? Like we went to see Steve Rinaldi, which we just were going to see Steve Rinaldi. When we got Brian Isley and Tony Rush, I got them on the same show. And like I don't know, I just feel it when I see someone on stage because you see them interacting with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like when someone sends you a YouTube video, you can't really. It's not the same thing.
No.
The other way you can get on a show is so you make me laugh is one way. Another way you can get on the show is if you make Chelsea laugh because she actually does most of the bookings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll throw around suggestions, but Chelsea like is handling like really that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. She likes dealing with that. I'd prefer to I don't know. I don't know what I do. What do I even do?
Yeah, you're the lifeblood of the whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
All the ideas. And what's the third way you get on a show?
Third way you can get on a show?
Blowjob.
I guess through you. No, you have a hand job. No. Yeah. The third way is very easy. Is if you come to the open mics and you're making me laugh consistently. Like, because honestly, all right, so if you look, we have shows we have the open mics at the Rivet. We have the shows upstairs at Rivet. We also have Hotel Fiesel, which is smaller, more intimate. So there's ways you can go from open mic up to headliner and move your way through Die Laughing now. Like there's a way to progress. Like as you like the open mics, it's so cool because like I'm there at all of them, right? Most of them, unless it's like cold or I'm sick. So like coming to the open mics is the third way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Gotta be hitting the mics.
Yeah, so either we come out and see you or I see you at the open mics. Pretty much we see you. Honestly, but you're going to be running a show in July. So you're going to figure out which we'll go over that later, but you can figure out who you kind of want on it.
Do you ever see the one girl, I think her name's Lily. She has the bit about...
Dark hair,
about like role-playing Harry Potter in bed.
No, I haven't seen... I've seen her before.
Master gave Dobby a sock.
So I'm guessing that's someone you might want on the show.
Dude, she's so funny.
I've seen her before. I just haven't seen her in a while.
I saw her one time at the contest at Soul Joel's, and she did great. I voted for her as the top 3, but unfortunately she didn't win. I feel like that is so much. A lot of those contests, it's so much about how many people you bring out and this and that. I thought she was good enough to win, but there obviously was great comics there as well. Like a lot of great comics there, but I don't know, dude. She was hilarious.
Huh. Yeah, I thought she was good.
Yeah.
Who else would you think about putting on it?
Who else? I mean, Will Craig's obviously always very good.
Yeah, he's on the show next week, right? Or no, is he on Chelsea's birthday show?
He's on something coming up.
Something coming up, yeah.
Raph is really good.
No, I was talking to Chelsea last week, and I was like, Raph's someone we definitely got to talk to soon. So Chelsea's gonna get more dates planned out with the hotel, and now we have more Rivet dates to start planning. So some of these guys we want to get on shows, she's gonna be talking to soon. But Raph's definitely, he's very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's effortless for him. Well, you guys both crack me up, but honestly, most comedy makes me laugh.
Yeah. Like
I laugh pretty easily. And that's another thing. If I'm at your show and I'm not laughing, there's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, I come prepared, right? So when you go to a comedy show, first of all, anybody out there that's never been to a comedy show, if you're coming to a comedy show, just bring people. Comedians always want you to bring people, right?
Yeah.
I never understood someone that went to a comedy show by themselves, right? Always try to bring people. That's how we grow too, right? That's why when we always go places, we try to take people. But I don't know where else going.
It's better. It's better to have a group with you because there's more energy that you share together, and if one person in a group's gonna laugh, it's more likely that the rest of the group's gonna laugh. It's better to have. It's better to have an audience full of groups, for the most part, than as a bunch of like ones and twos.
How come sometimes I'm in the crowd though and I'm the only one laughing?
Dude, so much of comedy is about the energy in the room, how people feel going into it, the location, the timing, what you've done that week. Like, I've seen great acts kill, and then another event they don't kill because like maybe the waitress is coming by and getting food orders at the time, and you're distracted, or maybe it's late and you're tired and like. It's like so much goes into.
It kind of sucks going after someone that really did well.
Yeah, well, at least
dude, have you ever gone after someone that's bombed?
Yes.
And dude, it's so much better.
Well, it's way easier because like at least mentally.
There's no expectation. There are people who are already disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
They're like excited you're up on stage. It's like.
Well, it's if someone goes up and kills and you're up next, it's good because the crowd's warmed up, and they're already in a laughing mood. Sometimes if someone goes up and absolutely bombs, and it depends on the level of bombing.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. So you think that you'd rather go up after someone does well?
Well, yeah, if they're doing well, then that means that the audience is into it and people are laughing.
I feel a major stress that I gotta keep that going.
Well,
I think I could start from scratch.
Oh, yeah, you get more. It's more pressure, but I think it's better for you.
Okay.
But, like, if someone goes up and, like, it depends on the level of bomb. If they just don't do well and they get some, like, light chuckles, but it's just not great, that's good to go after because you can get them back. But, like, I was at the Comedy Cabaret.
Where is that at?
That's up where?
In Delaware?
No, it's up in, like... I think it's in Montgomery.
Bucks County?
It's up in Bucks County somewhere.
Were you with Bill?
I was with Bill.
Okay. Yeah, I know where he goes.
So I went up there, and the guy who put it on the show was like, I just came with Bill to watch. And he's like, oh, you want to go up? You can go on last. And I was like, oh, sweet. So, like, the show's going really well. And then this guy gets up, and all he does is like, I have a robot that can translate farts into language, and then he would make the loudest fart noise, like scream it into the mics, and then be like, that's da da da, and then do it again and again. 5 minutes of this, half the room got up and left.
No one thought it was funny?
No one, dude. It was painful. It was so loud it hurt your ears. Like,
oh my God.
They got half the room literally got up and left. Like, most of the room left. And then the next comment went up and no laughs. And then I went up and it was just like, you can't make people laugh after that. So, like, it depends on how badly they bomb. Like, the guy who did that, I think he knew that he wasn't good at comedy. And, like, he's at the point where he's like, oh, I just want to make them uncomfortable. It's like, that's like some comics get in that mindset.
Dude, I know, for sure. There's definitely a lot of that out there.
Well, you try and be funny, it's not funny. And you're like, you know what? It's not that I'm not funny. I'm going to now just try and make them cringe because I'm too good for them. I'm so funny. You know, it's like a little mental shield or whatever.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible.
You should be wanting to make people laugh.
Yeah, but like, no, it's there's less pressure when someone goes up and bombs. I'll tell you that much.
I know. I feel better. Like if I'm ever gonna be on a show again, I'm gonna put someone on the show that's bad, and I'm just gonna put them in front of me. So
if I go ahead of you, I'm gonna be pissed.
Don't worry. It won't be you. So I'm about like 2-3 weeks being fully away from setup from streaming. So when I'm gonna start streaming on Kick, and I'm gonna stream 2 hours a day, and I'm just gonna go on there and just talk. And like I know that like I might not have any following at once, but when I get the following, it's gonna be when I have surgery. So I need to have that set up in place.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if I'm gonna set it up out here or in my back room, but like I'm gonna get a whole podcast set up with a good camera and so I can live stream, and then that's how I'm gonna do it. And like, what's cool is, so we have our dude. This is gonna be awesome because we have this Google Gallery. We have this Google Drive. So we have this digital archive of all our open mic picks and all our shows. Chelsea has all our forms and stuff on there that we need. She'll be able to share it with you guys. And then like it also tells us, she has on there like what we paid each comedians, so that like if something happens to us, you guys can kind of look at it and formulate, like still formulate shows. We're making it pretty simple so that we can like, you know, because I want to ramp up after I have surgery. Like my recovery, I want to be out for 2 years. So I'm going to be out. I'm going to have to dip out for like 3 months. But like I would like to do a show every month at the Rivet and do an hotel feast on and pick up karaoke, dude. Serious.
Karaoke would be big.
Well, like it's something easy I can do. Like, and it's something I like. So like I don't know, if Rivet needs some karaoke on Thursday nights, they can do it once or twice a month.
Yeah.
And I already have I already have the equipment. That's just an app now because I can use their screens. Like it's simple.
Yeah.
But I think that it's interesting. So I told you LinkedIn. I did this nonprofit leader, this guy Tom Brush. I saw his stuff coming up, and I was like, and he's got like I don't know 8,000 followers on LinkedIn. That's a lot on LinkedIn. So I'm like, let me just message this guy. So I have nothing to do all day, so I just reach out to people. That's why I know how much Cooper DeJean is, 75K.
That's 75,000 to show up at something. That's nuts.
Yeah, but dude, I have an idea. So think about it, $75,000 to set up for him to come, but you can sell meet and greets, right, bro? So if we have 1,000-person venue, right, the Annenberg Center, and we sold tickets for $100, that's $100,000. You pay him 75, so you still have 25 that you can pay the comedians, and then you can just make money on meet and greets and sponsors. I just got to find the money to fund it. I already know what the Annenberg Center costs. It's after surgery.
Yeah.
But we're going to have an anniversary show every year at Annenberg, and I'm going to be thinking of some cool way to bring in, you know, some of these athletes that you know, Chelsea loves these athletes, right? Chelsea loves Cooper DeJean, right? She named our cat Cooper. If I can pay $75,000 to have him come to an event that we sell out and do something big, right?
Yeah.
Because even if we only made $25,000 or $30,000 off the meet and greets back, the money we would make off sponsorships and vendors wanting to be there, like you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, it's crazy. I'm just thinking it would be funny.
What?
If instead of spending 75,000, you spend like 750 and get like a long snapper. And have him do like promo videos.
Well, I actually, for $100, I get a big Dom do a shout out.
For $100?
Yeah, and dude, Brian Dawkins liked my message. Brian Dawkins, his LinkedIn, he liked my message, my comment today.
Really?
Brian Dawkins just today.
That's good. But Brian Dawkins would be a sick at.
Well, so for $800,
Big Dom would be a big dad.
I should just pay the $400 to Big Dom because he might show up. He got nothing else to do right now.
No.
Big Dom, what's up? No, listen. So on a Cameo, you can go on there and there's Cameo and then there's Cameo for business. So I could get them to do a promotional video. Dawkins is $800. Big Dom's like $400. But I could just I don't know. I might do it at some point. I've done it with we got Brandon Graham, but I didn't do the business one.
Dude, I spend $800 and I get Brian Dawkins doing a video for me.
Yeah.
My favorite comedian.
Dude, no, so it's not everybody. The comedians aren't there. It's not like any great comedians on there.
No?
No, like I was like looking for like Theo Vaughn because I would love to have a conversation with him.
Oh, dude, he seems so down to earth.
It's true because sometimes he's saying things that are so ridiculous, but then when you dive deep into what he's saying, you're like, wow, there was actually some wit to that.
No, here's the thing. You don't become that successful as a comedian without having some level of
intelligence. Yeah, exactly.
Like you're just not that good at writing jokes and everything. Yeah. I think like truly great comedians, dummies are few and far between.
So you know what I like about Theo Vaughn? All right, so I don't know if you ever looked at any of his stuff, but like he'll talk about his struggles with mental health. Right, and like I'll talk about that a lot.
Dude, his dad was 70 when he had him.
I know, that's kind of wild, man.
Dude, his mom was like 32 and his dad.
Did you ever see the video with Theo Von and he's like out in like the like African trying to find the Lord? He's like with that African tribe.
No.
Like dressed up in war paint.
No, I never.
And the guy's like, "What are you doing? Like with the tribe?" He's like, "Just looking for the Lord."
Dude, he had a weird. He was in like a cult kind of thing when he was younger.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Really?
Yeah, that's when he said he was trying to find the Lord. Were they Indians or the little black tribe, right?
I think that must have been. I think when he was young, before he was a comedian, he was like in a weird.
Well, he did road rules and MTV and stuff like that, dude. So, like, there's guys that live around here that are from the MTV challenge.
No.
So that guy Ed, do you watch that show?
I never watched MTV.
Chelsea
I wasn't allowed
stuff.
to watch MTV.
But dude, like, I could probably get them to come to a show or something.
That'd be cool.
I
just never. I was made to watch Disney, like Discovery Channel and PBS growing up. So dude, in 8th grade, I wasn't allowed to watch House.
Why?
TV 14.
Well, so for me, when I was like 10 on, I had to watch like Matlock and Murder, She Wrote. It's pretty much didn't get a choice because my grandma, like, she sat in front of the TV all day. That's what she watched.
Did your grandmother like raise you?
No, so she moved in with us because she was like gotten older, got sick. So my mom, when we moved out to O&J, my mom moved my grandmom in with us.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy thing about my grandmom, this is a wild story, is she was sick when she moved in with us, and she kept saying she was gonna die. Promised my mom she wouldn't die until I turned 21, and she died the day after I turned 21.
Really?
Ain't that wild?
Dude, I feel like old people, they like. It's so much of it is like.
She called it 10 years though out. Like, that's crazy.
Dude, they hold on until they're done.
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder what it's gonna be like.
Maybe that's why I don't feel like I'm gonna die because I feel like I'm holding on.
I don't see. I have utmost faith that you're gonna make it and get this transplant and be good.
Dude, a lot of people said to me like a lot of people, like couple people have said like, "Oh, are you actually gonna die?" I'm like, I mean, it sucks. Like, there's a chance.
There's a chance. I feel good about it. I don't feel like you're.
I feel good about it, but dude, this weight is getting crazy.
But the longer the wait goes, the closer you are to getting it.
Yeah, and also the closer I am to not getting, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, so let me put it this way. And when you get a transplant, when they tell you need a transplant, they have to suspect that you won't survive 2 more years. They told me that in 2023. So I thought you had to take, a year and a half to lose weight to just get on the list. So I gave myself a good shot. I have hit a pocket of stability here. Like, my last 2 tests have been stable. So, whereas, I don't know how many before that showed progression. So we're hitting a little bit of stability here, but last summer is when it, like, kind of felt like I was stable for a while, and that humidity last summer, so I might have to hide out for this summer.
Yeah, you definitely take it easy.
But, dude, like, even in the winter, like I was missing open mics because I could go in the cold. It was really cold this year. It's really fucking cold this year.
Dude, shitty winter.
Your electric bill ridiculous?
No, I need to check. I haven't even looked at it. It better not be ridiculous.
Dude, ours the one was $747. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Dude, that's so expensive.
It's actually a big apartment though, but
I have to double check mine. Mine's a tiny little apartment.
Yeah, you live in Malvern?
No, I live in Media, but like the dude, there's data centers. I can't imagine living by one of those. The next thing you know, your electricity bill is $1,500 a month.
Yeah, why does your bill go up because of that?
Oh, dude, it shouldn't. But like,
it should go down if anything.
Well, it's that data center is sucking up more energy, so there's less for everyone else, so it's more expensive.
Why shouldn't they pay for it?
Exactly, they should, but the corporations run us, so we don't. We get the shit out of the stick all the time.
What sucks is we do need the data centers, though, right?
Do we?
What do we use them for?
I don't know. What are we using them for?
Maybe we're harboring illegal immigrants.
Nah, dude, I think it's all this AI BS. Like, I don't know, dude. I think the AI is kind of overhyped. Yeah, maybe this could be a freezing cold take in 5 years, but I use like ChatGPT, and it's just so often wrong.
Oh, listen, dude. Chat, yeah. So it's definitely wrong. Like you go on Grok, like Grok's AI, and you start looking me up, and it brings up my like crypto profile, and it brings up this argument with James Wynn, the famous crypto trader that me and him had, and it's just this wild story, and I'm like, this is like another universe. Like this didn't even happen. It's got me in a story.
Dude, it will hallucinate answers. It will hallucinate answers. It will make stuff up. I don't know.
So what's cool is though Chelsea's been using it and Teal's been using it to help come up with some of our designs. So it's gonna.
Well, it's good for that. Like that's what it's good for. Like hard and fast, but like,
Why? What do you else use? What else use AI for?
Well, in theory, you can use it for, a lot of things, like putting together documents. You can make contracts out with it, like lease agreements. We use it for some lease agreements, but I don't know, dude. It's like the other day I had to have a non-compete signed, right? And the name of the company was wrong, so I put it in the ChatGPT and I was like, "You just change the company name," and it changed everything about the document, literally everything.
Oh my god!
And I was like, "You've changed everything," and it's like, "Oh, good catch." It's like you shouldn't be. That's a very simple mistake. So I just don't. I don't trust anything more.
Okay, so I'll say this. There's a doctor from Penn, Dr. David Fajgenbaugh, who's been using AI to repurpose how already existent medications are used to better treat like rare cases. And he's been successful. Like he's been helping people with using AI to better formulate like medication.
That's cool.
Like, what's that? What do they call that? I don't know.
Definitely has some uses, but I do think it's
weird. It's really used in the meme coin world, dude.
How's your meme coin doing? I haven't even looked at that.
It's not doing great right now. So the crypto market in general went down. So we're hoping that April's a better month, but we basically have to wait for Solana to go up. So when the war happens,
dude, I've sunk so much money. I'm in 5K into this.
What?
You telling me it went down?
You're not 5K into it.
But the week after, I put 5K in.
There's no way you did.
Yeah.
There's no way you did.
I'm a majority stakeholder.
I see every buy.
Well, you must have missed mine.
No, there's no way I did. There's no way I did. There's no way. So, all right. So, basically,
I was cornering the market on your meme coin.
So, the meme coin stuff, everything fell apart, right? As far as the market.
Yeah.
But, like, even Bitcoin did, dude. So, like, if Bitcoin...
I sold all my Bitcoin.
Dude, if Bitcoin goes from 120K down to 60K, like, it literally cuts in half, then that means the whole rest of the market is destroyed, right? And the lower the market to catch stuff, the lower it gets destroyed because the less risky people get. So now I literally have to wait until once Solana gets back up over 120, I'll be able to people become risk on again. Once people make a little bit of money, then I'll be able to push it again. So, but the cool thing is it's bonded. So I just have to wait until Solana gets on, because I do everything on Solana. But what's cool is Titcoin, we've revived Titcoin.
Thank God.
We're at 200K right now. Titcoin, the guys from Titcoin. So that one's doing well.
Where's that hint?
What?
Why don't you give me that little piece of information?
Well, I mean, we're about to come out with a documentary. It's hard to give someone information like right after you gave them one that was bad. It's not bad though, because I just need to wait until people start becoming risk on again. I'll pump it back up.
So Trump invading Iran really killed us here.
It killed the meme coin world, yes.
That's probably why I did it.
Well,
he hated us seeing us win so much.
So there is
we were becoming too powerful.
So there is a rumor that this whole war is
over the meme coins.
Not meme coins.
I've been pushing that.
It's over the financial system.
Oh well, yeah, dude. They can't have their central credit. They can't have their
if
central
you go back,
currency.
I'm just saying, if you go back to what Trump said, if you go back to when he was inaugurated. So I don't care what anybody says about Trump. One thing he's not is a liar when he says he's going to do some stuff, right?
Yeah.
He definitely tries to execute. All right. whether you agree with how he executes it, he tries, right? He tries to go for what he's going for. And he mentioned, and the important thing for me, because crypto is a hobby for me, and the thing that's important for me, and why I pay attention to what he does, is he said that he's going to make America the crypto capital of the world.
Yeah.
Right. And he's got this crypto reserve, and I picked one of them, and Solana is in it, right? So this guy has, what, $8 billion? Like, and Barron, his son, is in that younger generation, is in the crypto field. Like, this is the biggest opportunity is in crypto right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what anybody says, right? If you bought Bitcoin now, right, and it went down, my suggestion would just to be buy it lower. So Solana went down.
Epstein being involved in its creation doesn't scare you at all?
Oh, so I don't actually buy Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay. Like, dude, if Bitcoin went to zero, so the next two up are ETH and Solana, right?
What about XRP? That's one I'm deep in.
So I mean, that's one you should have sold at $3.50, bud.
Why?
Dude, I don't know. So XRP's liquidity is drying up. So the thing about XRP is XRP. If you notice in Cardano, the prices are struggling, right? XRP and Cardano might be merging to start releasing meme coins. Now, isn't that wild, right? So
wouldn't that be good for XRP?
It's going to be good for XRP and Cardano. So meme coins increase liquidity. When you increase liquidity, right, it helps with trading, right? Because it doesn't, the price won't go down as much. Or it also does cause, and either way. If Bitcoin went to zero, like, and will the other cryptos just pick up or whatever they go to zero?
Do you think everything will go to zero?
I don't know. I'm asking you. What do you think?
Dude, my whole thing is I think unfortunately, and I could be wrong, but I think the crypto was created to get people used to digital currency, and soon they're gonna replace the dollar and the euro and other paper money with a centralized digital currency.
How long do you think till it happens?
I think they're gonna try and do it within 2 years.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's. I think that's. I was listening to the Tucker, and he had someone on his podcast. I forget her name, but she was saying the whole one of the big reasons for the Iran war is they're not plugged into the central bank, currency. They're not run by the central banks, and to put out a completely centralized, digitalized currency, you can't have this one massive economy where all this oil money flows through, not be a part of it.
Yeah.
So to do their central digital currency, they need Iran to be on board as well. Which is terrifying because if that does come to pass, I mean, you'll have no freedom on anything.
So here's the thing I don't understand with the oil, right? Is they're blocking that strait.
Yeah, the Strait of Hormuz.
But that's 20% of the world's oil goes there.
Yeah.
So, like, can't we just buy it from the other 80%?
Well, you can, but
don't they need to also sell it? Doesn't that affect them not getting it through as well?
Oh, of course it affects them. Now, some Chinese oil tankers the Chinese have been pulling oil out of Iran because we're not attacking their ships, and obviously Iran's not attacking their ships, so I think some is flowing, but 20%, that's a massive portion. And if you cut off 20% of, like, dude, imagine if 20% of the cars disappeared tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Dude, the prices just goes up. And it's very inflationary.
Yeah, true.
And our economy, we can't cut interest rates because the price of oil is driving up inflation, but the economy is not in great shape, and it could really use some more liquidity. It could use lower interest rates. So it's putting our economy in a tough spot. And I don't know what the end result's going to be. If we
When's it get sorted out by? You think it's going to take a little bit?
I don't think, and I don't see there being a regime change for this air power. I've heard people say there's never been a regime change where there's no boots on the ground. You can't bomb your way into a new government. So it's really a question if they're going to invade or not. If they're going to invade, it's going to be years and years and years. If they decide not to, I feel like Trump will just declare we won and try and get out of there. But the real thing is, I think other forces have blackmail on Trump, and I don't know how much he can make his decisions for himself, or if he's just being directed for these decisions. I don't know if he can actually make these decisions to get out of this war.
Damn, so he's being told what to do.
Yeah, dude, that whole Epstein wasn't doing this shit for fun. Like his New York townhouse, the biggest personal property in all of New York City, Israel had a whole camera system in there that all the footage went to Israel. Like, they're not doing that for shits and giggles. Like,
dude, it's wild. Like this.
You didn't know this?
Well, so I don't pay attention to the news. So I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I really don't. I know it's horrible, right? So I used to be in the politics. I used to look into it. I used to read it. But like, I don't know. Like when I got listed for transplant, like you kind of block out everything else. You know, that's why like so, like people are like complaining about gas prices, and I'm like I might have drove 9 miles this week.
Yeah, you're not.
It's like depressing.
You got more stuff. You got more stuff to focus on right now. Yeah. But like, the quick and short of it is Epstein was an Israeli. He was a Mossad agent, basically. I mean, probably a little more complicated than that, but basically he was running a blackmail ring and a service for super rich people so that they can get dirt on them, so Israel can control them. And the real thing is, like, if you look at the emails, the most damning one was when he said he represent the Rothschilds, which has always been the grandfather of all conspiracies.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That the Rothschilds control the banks, and the banks control the money printing,
this
so they control our government.
This is making me think of Zach's joke. Zach's joke with the buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking. It makes me roll.
9/11. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird stuff.
How old were you then?
I was in 3rd grade.
Oh, okay, damn. It was 2001. I was a senior.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, so what happened that day? My 9/11 is what happened. My 9/11. I can remember it. I remember it like I can remember this very clearly because it's funny.
Yeah.
Right. So me and my buddy, we used to always skip and like drink and like get high, and we're like, fuck it, we're not going to school. So we waited till his mom left. We waited at this gas station till his mom left his house. And we took our beer and like our weed, and we were like sitting there, like we don't have TV, we don't have anything. We're getting high and everything. And then he's like, "Fuck, I gotta go for a test." Right. So at this point, the plane has already hit the building. Everybody knows, right? The school had sent people home.
Yeah.
So we show up to the school and we're walking around the school and there's nobody in there. We're like, what the fuck's happening? We finally see a teacher. They're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, I don't know. Where's everybody at? Like we said, then we found out about 9/11. That's how I found out.
Really?
Yeah, because we were at the empty school.
You were 17, 18 at that time?
Yeah.
No, dude. So I was like in 3rd grade, and they didn't tell us what happened. All of a sudden, all these kids start leaving, and so all these kids are being pulled out of school. So and all the teachers are sad, and we don't know what's going on. Eventually, the day ends. We go home on the bus. I get off at the stop at my neighbor's house was where I got off.
You were at school all day?
All day.
Oh, they sent us home.
No, we had school all day. We get off the bus, and like the weird atmosphere all day at school. Get off the bus, and the bus stop was at my neighbor's house. So me, my neighbor, my brother get off the bus, and my neighbor's older sister opens their front door and was like, "Planes have crashed into the World Trade Center. Buildings have collapsed." And so we all ran inside and watched the news. And then I went over to my house, and every channel was just 9/11, 9/11, 9/11. And my mom was talking to her family in England and like crying and all this stuff. And dude, the next day I remember waking up, and like I think school was canceled something, so I like get to watch TV. And so I put on I wanted to watch like Cartoon Network, and it was 9/11. And I'm like, God, they're making such a big deal out of this. Yeah. Such a big stink. But
so bigger conspiracy, 9/11 or COVID?
I mean, I think 9/11 is way more. Because with the COVID, I mean, I know a lot of people. I haven't dug way into this, but there's a lot of emails in the Epstein files about planning for an outbreak I mean, obviously, I think it was pretty obvious it was created in that Wuhan
Yeah.
coronavirus lab.
Yeah.
But 9/11, I feel like that would, if the majority of people started believing that was an inside job or a job that was done in conjunction with foreign elements, I think it would shake the belief in the political system to its core.
Yeah.
Where coronavirus is just more nebulous. It's, a lab, maybe other governments were involved in releasing it, maybe just got
dollars, dude.
Trillions of dollars are made off that. But, invading, Pentagon being hit, towers going down, 2 wars in the Middle East, trillions and trillions of dollars spent. I feel like that would be.
Oh yeah, it's true too. I guess got to count the war.
Yeah, dude, 2 massive wars, and it really it would really shift the way people understand.
Well,
how government operates.
I don't understand our relations with the Middle East. I'll be honest. I don't understand.
Well, who can blame me for not understanding?
Well, I don't understand it because I haven't read enough about it. So I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's on our side, who's not on our side, and I don't even know what we're doing there. What are we doing there?
What are we doing there?
Right now, why are we in there?
I would say we're there to
why are we sending troops over there? Like, why are we over there?
Because Israel wants us to. Because Israel wants to dominate that region, and they don't want any
threats.
What
do we get out of it?
Defense contractors get a bunch of money.
Like, if I came to your house to fight you.
Yeah.
Like, what am I getting out of it?
We're American people, we get nothing out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's just not in our benefit at all. It's defense contractors making a bunch of money. You have a bunch of evangelicals that want this to happen because it's going to bring about Armageddon, so it's a religious belief. You have a bunch of blackmail going into getting everyone else involved. And then you have, a bunch of financial interests.
Is the Russia-Ukraine thing still happening?
Yes.
So why have we not heard about it?
I follow that pretty closely. You haven't really heard too much about it because it's been a standstill. I mean, it's been some, Russia made some progress last year.
It's stagnant right now.
It's pretty stagnant, and
so you have Russia, Ukraine fighting. You got this Iran-Israel thing. What else is going on?
The civil war in South Sudan is still going on, I believe. You've got the Israeli invasion into Lebanon, taking over southern Lebanon, going on right now.
Simultaneously with the Iran thing.
Yeah, they're invading southern Lebanon as we speak.
Are we helping with that too?
Oh, we help with everything.
Oh.
We help with everything. They've taken over parts of Syria.
So here's what I'm why don't
it's the greater Israel project is what we're seeing come out. And if you ever look at the maps, it's from basically the Sinai Peninsula to the Euphrates in
it's so
Iraq.
Confusing.
Well, it's a massive chunk of land, and it seems like all the wars that we've fought have been to bring about this greater Israel, and we got rid of Sudan.
But is it about that strait more, or is it about?
It's about Israel controlling the Middle East and having the borders that.
Why do they want to control the whole Middle East?
So they have no external threats, and they can be a regional superpower, if not global superpower, afterwards. But that's why we took out Saddam, who was a threat.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lapdog for the Israelis, so we took him out. Bashar al-Assad.
So Israel always uses the United States to fucking.
Yes, dude. So took out Syria, dude.
Took out the guy in Venezuela or whatever.
Got rid of him, but the guy in Libya.
Was that Venezuela or was that somewhere else? Argentina.
We took out the Venezuelan guy, but
okay.
I mean the guy in Libya, Gaddafi. He had nuclear weapons, and he gave them up. And his people were well fed, very highly educated. It was one of the most successful, North African / Middle Eastern countries around. He got killed. We overthrew him, and he died with someone shoving a knife up his ass.
Oh God!
You think Iran saw that and was like, "Oh yeah, it's really smart for us not to have nukes." We took out Libya, benefited them. Another regional power taken out. We completely run the Egyptian government. They elected that president, and we kicked him out.
What are our ties with Japan still then?
Japan?
Are we running their military?
We still have bases in Japan. Japan doesn't really have a functional military.
Yeah,
It's much like Germany.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to, as American power wanes. I mean, I don't think we could defend Taiwan right now with all the interceptors we've lost and the way wars.
So we're at the most war with the whole world.
We're probably at our weakest point in the past 50 years right now.
Well, that's kind of terrifying.
We're low on interceptors. The war has changed so much that hypersonic missiles from China could take out our aircraft carriers in the first couple hours of a war.
Fuck.
Like, I don't, dude, if China wanted to take Taiwan right now, I don't think we could stop them.